So in order to start my fishing hole, I've started with 3 lines of 25. So basically we're trying to get to 300 blocks, plus then a little bit above, just to be able to stand and have a little spot that we can actually fish from. So in order to get to 300 blocks, we have 25, 50, 75. And then this one, if we dig this one down, would be 100. And then we just have to do that 3 times. And then we're able to go and dupe some water and put it inside this. And essentially that whole area that I have as dirt above this will turn into a spot where I can get into safely and just fish down into it. That way we don't really have to worry about enemies attacking us. The only real big pain in the butt is going to be something like, I don't know, if some kind of enemy, like in hard mode, if we're playing in hard mode, if we get that far, like a wraith coming in out of nowhere that can float in would be a big pain in the butt. The other kind of thing that I need to watch out for is if we get a goblin invasion, the sorcerers can spawn down here, and it would be a pain in the butt to try to get them. You have to wait for them to then basically blink elsewhere, so that's kind of annoying. But essentially, this should be better for us to start fishing now and have a safe spot to fish from, and then we can always, you know, make more of these in different biomes if we so please. Our guide has left the door open up there, and he's gonna die to that zombie. Oh no, the zombie just fell to his death. Never mind. I guess the guide made it out scot-free on that one. But man, they like leaving doors open, which is why it's not necessarily safe for me to stand up there at any given point. So my hole is complete. I even have the extra spaces I'm gonna need, but I did just hear a starfall over here. So I'm gonna go grab the star, because now that we have 3 NPCs there, we are gaining less spawns of enemies, right? The more NPCs you have in an area, the less that you get. Ooh, get that grasshopper. Get back here. I need you. So it's just one of those things, like, as long as we can keep these NPCs here, we're gonna get less enemy spawns. The only thing that will really kind of screw us over is if we get a blood moon. At that point, it's probably worth it for me just to find a safe place to bunker down, maybe go fishing. Oh, well, actually blood moon fishing is really dangerous. I don't know if you can actually fish up the blood moon stuff on a normal fishing pond, but that would be really bad. There's like it's like a merman that you can fish up. But I don't think that is from anywhere but you know, over in the ocean. So who knows? I'm going to count this out, make sure that I've got this set, and then I'm going to put my platforms and have everything set up so we can have a door here as well, so things don't jump out at us just in case. Ooh, I just saw a star fall off over this way. We'll go get that, of course. Gotta watch out for enemies. I could go take out that zombie, honestly. And maybe I should. Am I feeling that confident? I think maybe I am. Let's do it. Hey, zombie. Why don't you get bald, or I don't crap. I just, that was a bad one-liner. I really gotta work on that. All right, we need a door. First things first, right? Like door, bam, door done. So then we can pop a door here. So we have a little spot. Ooh, another one. Nice. That's quite good. That will give us another mana crystal that we can then use. So the way we do this is we have to go find water. That's the first thing. Water's obviously easy for us to find because we have a bunch of it down over here. Do I have my bucket on me? I do have my bucket. So I think I might be able to do this through the wall, but I could do it down here. So boom, we have a bucket. Now you might be thinking, Zen, that bucket is very small. And this hole is very big. You're seriously not just going to bucket stuff up. No, I'm not. I'm going to show you a little trick that we can do. I'm going to take these platforms away because I'm not sure if it'll work with them in the way. But what we're going to do is we're going to create just a little tiny thing like that. It's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple little thing. And then below it, we're going to make little like, actually, you know what? I'm going to head down here because we have the stool, but still doesn't give us enough height. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Let's fix that because I just messed that up a lot. Here, let me show you. We're basically trying to create little tiny triangles So as you see, we have the triangles there, and I've put some platforms down there just in case I fall, so I don't like drown. But if I place water right here on this block and then hold down, it's going to dupe out that water. And as the water flows, going over those little triangles, it actually dupes the water further. So because the water is being placed, flowing down into the little spot in this like little U shape that I have there, and then flowing over, water falling down, it creates a, ooh, another star. You know what? At this point, I'm going to take all the stars I can get. But it creates a loop where you are getting infinite water because you're holding down the button, which is dropping water, and then immediately picking it back up. And that little loop is just perfect. So it'll dupe this all the way up. I want to get the water all the way up to here so that I have a space. In fact, I actually may have made an extra one. Let me count it real quick. Yeah, so I want it right here on this level, basically the top of those triangles. And then we can stop there, and then we can fish from here, which would be perfect. And like right now, I hate my little house. I hate everything I'm doing with this. It just looks bad. I can build way cooler looking houses than that. But with how easily we've been dying, I don't want to invest into having a cool house and then dying. But playing hardcore and living long enough in order to have things set up properly, there is a bit of a prestige being like, oh, look at the awesome house that I've made, right? So once we get to that point where we can build something cool, I am going to, and then we're going to make this look a lot better than it will. It's not just going to be a thing of water in the dirt. And then from there, we can come down here and fish and feel proud of our little fishing pond. Okay, as you can see here, we've got our full thing, and I can get up because of my my spike boot stuff things that I got. So that's convenient. It makes that a lot easier. I'm going to raise the water level up a bit. It's hard to tell where the water level is sitting because of the rain. It's currently making it all like wonky, right? So we kind of got to go a little overboard on our water, I think. But outside of that, you know, our pool is obviously working, which is nice. Let's get that bucket of water still. We're going to hold on to that bucket, and this should be good. So then we just come across here and we do that. We can put some torches in. I'm going to put them on the back wall. Oop. Just to make it look a little bit better. Yeah, and then we can just fish from here, which is really nice. Now, here's the thing. It is raining. Minus flying fish. I hate the flying fish, but minus the flying fish, we can go try to find some bait. I think that is probably wise for us at the moment because like there's a worm right there. There's a couple worms. Like that's kind of what we need most of all. Ooh, there's a grasshopper. And when it's raining, you can find a lot of bugs. You can also find all sorts of bugs during the different moon phases. I think it's a new moon or something like that. You find a bunch of, oh man, what do you call them? I think I don't remember if they're certain butterflies or if they're fireflies, but you find like really good bugs as you go around doing this stuff. So that's always an option as well in order for us to find more bugs. Was that a bug? No, that was a leaf. Here, I'll pick these up while I'm at it. All these vines. Vine rope is nice because it's perpetually regenerating. Ooh, traveling merchant. Nice. You know what? I think I really should go find out what he's got to offer for sure. I think because you could potentially get some great stuff from him. And I mean, like we also got, we got a lot of gold on us. We got 21 gold. It's not bad. It's worth considering trying to get as much as we can. Oh, come on. I know I can make that. It's not going to work. Oh, grasshopper. Get back here, grasshopper. All of this, all of this is bait. We need the bait. We super need the bait. All of the bait would certainly help. I'm going to put a block. Actually, you know what? Let's do it up here. All of the bait would certainly help because the more bait we have, the longer we can fish, the more stuff we can fish up. But finding the angler at the ocean would prove to be amazing. Getting him and then being able to turn in angler quests and, get stuff from that would be freaking fantastic. However, we're not quite in that spot yet. We can't do that quite yet. We needed a little bit more gear in order to make it past the corruption. Because otherwise, we're just gonna die to stuff. Like, I'm pretty confident in my ability to. Ooh, there's that grasshopper. There's two of them. They're hard to see. You know what? Let's get that. I'm pretty confident in my ability to evade, but I'm not confident in my ability not to screw something up. You know what I mean? So we could try it, but I don't think it's going to be super effective. Basically, on the next night, we're going to go utilize all the bait we have and get as much fishing done as we can. And I think that would prove quite useful. Let's pop some of these, get some worms, because you do get worms out of a bunch of this stuff. So as long as I'm, kicking up the rocks, kicking up the grass to find more grasshoppers without trying to actually kill them with the... That's kind of part of the problem, isn't it? Killing them with the pickaxe is possible. Black scorpion, heck yeah. Let's get that day bloom. Let's see what we can do over here, because we don't have currently a set of enemies that really are going to worry us. So I'm kind of curious what else we can find. And as long as we take care of them quickly, then we shouldn't really have to worry about them either. I'm curious what's on the other side of this. We have a little area down there. I do not want to go into the underground desert. It's just the worst idea possible for us. Like, no joke. Seriously bad. I'm going to heal up. Ooh, there happens to be a chest there. We got a spear. We got iron skin potion, which is really super good. Iron skin potions give you 8 defense. I think about that for a second. Like, I'm rolling around with 4 at the moment. That gives me more than double my current defense. Let's get that. And then use the boomerang. Save some ammo. Boop, pick that up. There's another one. Man, this is great. We're finding a bunch of stuff for fishing. It's not actually going to let me break that? Interesting. The boomerang's got quite a bit of knockback on it that I wouldn't have anticipated, like compared to the bow. I'm just gonna fire away. I'm keeping an eye out for stuff. This is the furthest I think we've been in hardcore, like for one of our worlds. So this is like really important for me to be able to live and keep exploring as much as we can. There's likely going to be some kind of chest here. So I'm going to keep my eyes out. Okay, well, thankfully, we can just get right through here. And I believe that was the jungle that we just came across. Maybe we take a look. Keep an eye on the ground. Don't want to fall on any traps, right? I'll take that. Don't want to fall. Can I put a torch here? Thank you. Torch up there. In fact, I'm just going to drop some rope. A little bit better. We got some iron there. Yeah, and we got ourselves a jungle situation. This is a tough decision, actually, because I feel like here's the thing. I've been getting screwed by my own confidence. And I'm at the point where I am feeling superbly confident. And that's when we're going to make the most mistakes, I think. But again, I'm feeling really confident. If we can get past here and get to the ocean and potentially find the angler, likely find the angler, then that definitely changes our strategy here. Because then we can fish up some great stuff. Like crates and stuff that have really good ore and whatnot in them. Heal up off of that. It's really nice. I think if we're gonna try to make this run, we just go. No stop. No stop. Because the longer that we're here, the more things that will spawn. So we just need to create a situation where we have no waiting. And jungle bat gonna be a problem. And honestly, this is like not good. So sitting in the water sucks, but if I can get the jungle bat to back off, Jungle Bass gonna do a lot of damage to us. And we got 2 of them. I don't like this. I'm gonna... You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna abort. I'm gonna abort. I think that's the best way to do it. Let's check out that traveling vendor. Got the angel halo, which is really rare, but kind of cool. Got a cloak, fake unicorn horn, vanity item, arcane rune wall, and a gypsy robe, which is not bad. It's got better stuff on it than what we currently have. If I go magic, so I will pick up one of those for now, and I suppose I'll wear that because I don't think I have enough tin to wear the other thing anyways. Yeah, I think that'll work. So now we can fish, like if we really want to. Let's quickly deposit a bunch of crap just to get rid of that stuff. I think I want a singular chest down here that we can use as our like fishing chest. Boop. And then just pop in all of our fishing items, like our fishing rod, our bait, stuff like that. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to that. Probably just going to sell all that stuff. There's no reason for me to keep it. That's not even a material, so I can't even upgrade that. Okay, so let's do that. Let's grab our, what were they, worms? Yep, worms right there. I could use fallen stars to make enchanted night crawlers, which are better. Is there anything else in here that I need for fishing? I'm trying to look like off the... Just real quick. Yeah, I don't really see anything, and this is about full of just crap in general. All right, here's what we do. We're going to hold on to that chest piece because we never know if I'm going to come across enough tin. I'm just going to go ahead and shop and drop that in there along with all of these other items that I don't need. Including that. I'll hold on to these seeds, though. So I'll get rid of those seeds and the... Where did it go? Acorns. And then from here, we'll jump in to my fishing chest, drop that in. So now I'm feeling pretty confident. I want to go look for a little bit of tin, though. So maybe I go try to find tin. Or maybe, you know what? Let's fish a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do with our fishing. And see what we can get out of that. Because that would be really quite nice. Let's use up the worms first. Or you know what? Let's use the scorpion first, then the worms. So we're basically going from the one we have to the best we have to the kind of crap stuff that we have. And that should help out with our fishing. You know, this fishing would be going a lot better if I didn't have to constantly keep jumping up to get things like stars and bait that I keep seeing. Like I saw 2 worms already. Now I just got that star, but, you know, I can't complain about the stars. Getting the mana is really, another one, though. It's like right when I get a fish, it decides it wants to throw a star at me. But hey, more the merrier. I suppose I could take this time to talk about my plans for later on stuff. Like, getting 200 health. That's a pretty big benchmark, because then that means the Eye of Cthulhu will randomly spawn. Basically, every night it has a chance to spawn. It'll say, like, this is going to be a terrible night or something like that. I don't remember exactly what the phrase that it uses in the chat is, but that's what it does. Now, we could get the 200 health. And honestly, getting 200 health would be really nice because, you know, that doubles what our starter health would be. And that's a pretty big boost to... like how much damage we're able to take, including, you know, getting new armor on top of that. You know, then we're reducing the damage. Then we become 100% more survivable. Like at that point, you're up and running and you're feeling pretty good. If we hit 200 health, if we decide to cross that threshold, it will only be once I create a long platform and only once I have Hermes boots. I don't need like a platform across my world. I just need it like across this little valley here. Maybe like 200 blocks or something like that. I'm not really too sure how I would do it, but the idea is we create a long platform, and then with the Hermes boots, we're able to outrun the Eye of Cthulhu in its final phase. We're not getting constantly hit. You can only do that with the Hermes boots or with some kind of speed boots. So keeping that in mind, like that is something that we definitely want to do. So before we ever hit that 200 threshold, we got to create our tiny little arena, just so we're prepared if that ever happens. And then on top of that, we're also waiting for us to get our boots. If we get our boots, then we're solid and things are going to be Gucci. But before that point, it's going to be kind of difficult. So like that's the next big threshold, is doing that. Before we get to the point where I want to even fight a boss, I want to, based on the amount of stars we've gotten and some of the magic items and stuff like that, I kind of feel like the next best thing would be to go to the jungle with some good armor, like, platinum level, gold, platinum level armor, and try, or actually, even if we can't get enough of that, we could just get obsidian armor, but that's a little risky, right? Because then we have to dig far enough down that we're at lava, and lava's a giant nightmare to deal with unless you are prepared for that kind of thing. But if we can do that, if we can get ourselves into a situation where we can get platinum or gold armor, then getting to the jungle and farming for jungle gear would not be that bad. That's what, jungle spores, vines, and stingers. I think we can do that. I think that's totally a doable strategy. And you know what? That platform for killing Eye of Cthulhu would work really well for also doing a goblin invasion if those show up. Just because you can, run back and forth and hit the enemies below. Because like this platform's not going to be super high up in the air. It's just going to be, like 20 or 30 blocks off the air. And by doing that, we're going to be in a situation where we can shoot down or hit the goblins below us without necessarily directly running into them and taking a bunch of damage. Because that goblin army on master mode is also no joke. You do have to be careful with that. At that point, I plan to have some kind of way to take care of them passively by either getting like a summon weapon of some description. That would be really nice, but I don't know of any super early mode stuff that we could do other than the finch staff and the slime staff. Outside of that, it's kind of difficult to find anything that's good that isn't an imp staff. Like the imp staff is freaking incredible, but we're not getting that. Also, I should probably get this star before it disappears because it is about to be daytime. Boop. Okay, how many stars have we gotten over? I mean, we got 8 stars. We're up to 8 wooden crates. Do we want to take a look at our cratage here? I think maybe we do. Like, you see how lucrative that is. Now we have danger sense potions, so now I can go looking for stuff. Now we have tin ore and iron ore, so now we can make better armor. Like, the fishing is so freaking good. It's going to be able to boost our progression without ever really allowing us to put ourselves in a crazy amount of danger. And we still have a bunch of bait. Like, we got apprentice bait now. We got our worms still. I'm probably going to put the worms there. But you see what I'm talking about. Like, freaking fishing. OP, man. You know what I'm kind of feeling like we need to do? I feel like we should make a few of these. Buff our mana. And we've done a bunch of fishing, but I should actually gotta remember to do this, right? I should probably keep some of my stuff in here. I could probably keep this bait with me just in case I find a good place to do that stuff. But if I come up here, I should go to the crafting benches that we have. I should make myself iron armor, or iron bars rather. I should make the tin bars. And actually, how many tin do we have? I gotta set up a way better way to do this. It'll save us time. But I actually don't know where our tin bars are. Maybe I used them all? Oh no, there's one. Yeah, we don't have enough for the chest piece. That kind of sucks. But we do have a bunch of bass. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know how much of lead or iron this requires to make, but let's get us a cooking pot. There it is. And you know what? We'll just put down here. So what we can do with the cooking pot is we can do cooked fish. So we have a bunch of bass that we made. Now, this is going to allow us to get a buff to get, I think it is yeah, we get 2 extra defense. Super good. So we get 2 defense and, ooh, a butterfly. Get back here. Monarch butterfly. It's only 5% bait power, but you know, it works. If that butterfly gets low enough, I might go for it, but otherwise I'm not going to worry about it. So by eating that, we gain defense, we gain life regeneration, which obviously is really good. Because I'm happy, I'm gaining movement speed. Oh, I see, because that's the sunflowers doing their thing. What I think I want to do here now, and I think this is the right move. I think this is the pro move. I think we use our buff potions, our speed potion and our armor potion. Ooh, more butterflies. Heck yeah. Man, look at all this bait that we get. This is great because then I could just fish. I could fish my way to hard mode. But by doing this, we're allowing us to get past the jungle. If I can get past the jungle and there's nothing crazy on the other side of the jungle, then we can get ourselves to the ocean, hopefully. You know, fingers crossed, and get ourselves to the ocean. And then through that, we can get the angler, which would then allow us to unlock even more fishing stuff, which, you know, I think you could see why this progression path is super strong for us. At least that's my plan. If you guys have any better suggestions, you know, definitely make sure to let me know. I'm probably always going to be 1, maybe 2 episodes ahead of what you guys would normally be seeing. But at this point, like, man, this stuff is super important to like share pro tips. I'm going to kill this vulture because I really don't want to die to it. There we go. And you know what? Let's get this slime taken care of too. I think it's got like copper or something in it. We're about to find out. No, it just had silver. That's fine. I see that awesome butterfly up there, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to catch it. I'm going to use as much time as I can to get to that jungle. Jeez, that slime was on a mission to get to me, man. He was hauling butt. Let's pick this stuff up. I mean, that little area would be pretty good to explore, I think. All right, here's what we do. We're popping this. We're popping this. I don't need the hunter potion. Okay, so we're good. So now we have 14 armor, which is going to be key to avoiding the damage here. Oh, crap. This is bad. Why are there so many enemies? All right. We're aborting. That was the best abort that I've done in a while. That was necessary. So in order to not waste the rest of this, we're going to pop these and we're going to go down because we have all of our things going on here. Ooh. Ooh, that's really good to know that that's over there. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to dig my way over to that pressure plate because that pressure plate goes all the way up to that boulder. So obviously there's something on the other side of this. That will allow us to have a pressure plate to carry around with us. So that way we can see stuff without the danger sense, right? But that's a little bit more difficult to do. Oh, it didn't actually give it to me. It just destroyed it. Well then, hey, let's put up a do not go this way kind of thing. Like just don't go this way. Right? Like that's no bad. There's a X marks the spot, not Spock. Let's get through here. Let's kill this slime. Dude, this mace, pretty pro. The danger sense also does reveal to us stuff like cobweb. So we're able to pick that stuff up. And how far down have we gone? We haven't gone super far, but this is all good to do. So we'll hop over here. I think what I want to do is, what is that? Oh, it's a mouse. Curious. Let's jump up this way, place some torches. If we can, my goodness. There we go. I see a thing over there. I suppose I could drop some rope and go this way. See, now I can like quickly and confidently explore with that danger sense potion on. Because now I can see all the traps. This looks like a dart trap, maybe? No, it's a boulder. Dangerous, man. Glad I did not go over here before. Because that could have killed me. We have some topaz, which may not be bad. Let's drop a rope so we can get that. see what we can get out of that. I see that snail up there, which I can get, which would be bait. It would be nice to have a spelunker potion, because then we can see like, oh, there's a chest, you know? But that's obviously not going to happen at the moment. It's all about seeing those traps. The more traps that we can see, the more stuff we can avoid. That'll immediately kill us. In fact, I'm going to go, if I can, get above this. And just go ahead and destroy that. All right, we got slimes and stuff over there. I don't really want to dig that way. We already have places that we can go. That speed boost potion is really nice. You're just letting us cruise along. Come on, jump. Cool. We see that this has respawned. Now, can I, before I get wrecked here? Yeah, that's bad. Get out of here, red slime. There we go. Okay, before I get wrecked here, let's drop some rope. I think I do want to mine this up and try to get more sapphire. I doubt that I'm going to get silver, though. That's kind of the thing. How much longer do I have for danger sense? 7 minutes. Let's go ahead and cut this down. Goodness, that takes forever. But we got that sapphire corn, so we can put that back down. Yeah, we got 2 sapphire out of that. I think we're at 12, so now we're at like, what, 14? That's pretty good. Get out of here, yellow slime. All right, what does this look like? Lots of tin. Tin is fine to get. In fact, I may want to get it, but I want to cruise at the moment. I want to get further than what we're currently at in this cave. So we can, because we got the danger sense, so I want to kind of move forward in whatever way we can. So I can always come back for this ore. But knowing that these ways are safe is more important to me than getting that stuff. So like, yes, we can get that tungsten. Should be good. That's the equivalent of silver. I did see that boulder down there. So I'm going to try to mark it. I see that trap. Ooh, that would have been bad if I came down here. See, this is a perfect example of me stopping before I got far too greedy. Bam, pressure plate. So that'll help out to see, because if we're carrying the pressure plate, right, you could see like the wire here. Now, obviously I would need to have light in order to see the wire, but I'll show you guys with this one. If I can actually get down there. Let's drop a rope. Nope, that's not rope. Also, that's a bad slime. He just went cruising, man. Just took off. So as you can see the wire go all the way up to these. It's just a matter of, being prepared for that. Ooh, we found gold. Okay, so we don't have platinum in our world. We have gold. Nothing wrong with that. It just means that, we got to farm out gold. I see that dart trap. I want to go mark that. We still got 5 minutes here. This is trying to utilize our buffs to our advantage. Also, this is quite the deep little cave. Fall damage right now is kind of a big concern. I don't have a lucky horseshoe, and I don't have any gravitation potions in order to go get a lucky horseshoe. But that would be like the next big thing. We found another heart. Perfect. Let's pop that there. Let's get that heart. Let's use it. I hear you, you little bastard. Get over here. Now, our hunter potion allows us to see where he's coming from, which actually really helps. Oh, crap, I'm in a bad spot. I do not want to be on a spot that he can knock me off, and I have no idea where the bottom is. Nope. There we go. Ooh, that was beautiful. All right, let's pop a torch there and go down with that. So we can jump down here and do that. In fact, I'm also going to just delete that. Boom. This is going swimmingly. Let's pick this stuff up. Danger sense potion, man. It's perfect. Freaking perfect. I love it. I love every second of the danger sense potion that we've used. Episode started off slow. Lots of fishing. but the fishing really set us up, I think. It gave me the confidence that, you know what, we can do this. Oop, let's not get ourselves into a bad position if we can avoid it. There we go. These little bastards do a lot of damage. Bam, okay. Whew. Danger sense, still got 3 minutes, right? Yeah. This is quite the drop. Super careful here. Goodness, that goes far. Okay, well then, let's let this go up. I don't know if I want to go down there. What do we have up here? We have some tungsten. We just got some healing potions out of that. This seems like an easier way to get down that. You know what I'm going to do here? Just use these mud blocks. Block that off so I can't fall. That slime is nasty. Get out of here. Okay, so this is all looking pretty good. Same thing here, super deep fall. We got a black slime there. Those are not healthy for us. Not good for us at all. Oh, we found an underground thing. Okay, so the easiest way for us to do this and avoid that stupid skeleton is just to go straight down. But we're gonna need to fight something in order to get the heart there. But danger sense has got 56 seconds left. So what I think we do is we loot this and then we get out. We loot it and we get out. I think that would be perfect. And then that, you know, that wraps up a pretty successful little escapade that we would have. Let's go ahead and get this amethyst because I'm not sure which staff or what requires what gem. So just having it to have it is nice. What's our inventory look like? Let's get rid of these. I want to carry a pressure plate with me, but I already have one, so I can get rid of that second one. Let's pop in here. We got another strong mace, which does suck. That really does suck. Water walking potion's not bad to have, but that strong mace does really suck. Because obviously we have a mace. So how do I want to do this? What's in my inventory that I can get rid of? That I want to get rid of? I guess I can get rid of those. Because I have infinite amount of those. Let's go grab this. Is that Spelunker potion? Also, what just went back into my inventory? Crap, where did I get rid of that thing? Hold on. Let's see here. What do I get rid of? Tungsten? No. Bigger healing potions? Definitely not. I mean, I could get rid of my water bucket, but I don't want to do that. I could get rid of the rock. You know what? Let's get rid of some of these butterflies. Oh, it's an archery potion. Okay. This one is a 10% bait. Crap. Get rid of those to get that life crystal. Okay. Bam. Use that life crystal. Pop a torch over here. Now, I do not want to go exploring. I'm just taking a second to go put some torches down. I guess I can break these. I did get a Spelunker potion, though. That's really nice. All right. That was successful. Let's go back. Let's quickly just drop all the crap that we already have in there. Whew. I feel like, you know what? It's time to do some crafting and some sorting and getting my inventory sorted out for sure, because this is the worst my inventory has looked this entire series.